Welcome to a not very good vlog. I'm not a very good host, and wasn't really planning on taking a video today, but I feel like I have to tell you guys this, so, or at least tell someone, whoever hears this. So, while I've been coming to the parks, ever since getting a magic key, I've been trying to take one day and just spend the entire day within that park, or within a land in that park, you know. This one day, so today I made it my Tomorrowland day. I've got my paging Mr. Morrow shirt on right now. So it's Tomorrowland for me today. Anyway, so rope dropped, got here early in the morning, rode on every single ride in Tomorrowland in the morning except for Space Mountain. Now Space Mountain just reopened from a refurbishment. It was like a 3-month-long refurbishment. It just opened last week. 3 months, like 2 or 3 months. Anyway, it had been closed for a while. So Space Mountain no longer has the single rider. That's mostly just because they just reopened from the refurbishment. I talked to a cast member, they said they're gonna eventually bring it back, but anyway, so the wait times for Space Mountain are crazy right now. And they're even crazier because of Lightning Lane. I mean, let's be real. So yeah, so I had gotten in line for Space Mountain. It said 60 minutes. This is maybe 10 o'clock in the morning. Got in line, started waiting. 20 minutes passes by. I'm still within the room upstairs above the Starcade where the Starcade used to be. And 20 minutes goes by, and an announcement comes over the intercom saying, we have stopped all rockets and we need to evacuate the line. We have completely closed the ride. So it's just like, okay, alright. I go over to see if I can ride the train. And I learn that the train is closed. And it wouldn't open until 4 p.m. So then I was like, alright, I know It's a Small World is closed. Matterhorn hasn't opened at all today. And Matterhorn, I saw that Matterhorn was closed. They're like, we don't have an estimate. So I'm walking around trying to find another ride. I'm not really gonna look in Fantasyland, like the main part of Fantasyland, because of all those little kids. It's a whole thing. If you're there, if you're ready to get trampled by people with strollers, and go for it. I usually wait for Fantasyland until nighttime, like that main area of Fantasyland. And I didn't want to risk going up into Toontown because I know the wait times up there are crazy because it's still very brand new. But anyway, so I head over towards Frontierland, and Big Thunder Mountain has a 65-minute wait. Don't really want to do that. Pirates had like a 30-minute wait or something. It's like, well, not up for it at the moment. And I go over to Rise of the Resistance, and Rise of the Resistance is closed. So it's like, okay, alright. Eventually I found my way over to DCA. Magic key holder, I went over to DCA mainly to get this like tote bag. It's like Christmas holiday themed. So I went over to get the tote bag, and then I decided, okay, alright, go ride a couple rides. Well, I got in line in single rider for Incredicoaster, And then we get down, and then Incredicoaster shuts down. It's like, are you kidding me? This keeps happening. Every single ride I try and get on shuts down. Even Winnie the Pooh had like a 35-minute wait. I managed to get on that, but like for Winnie the Pooh, a 35-minute wait. So it's been a whole adventure. I finally got back over to Tomorrowland and in line for Space Mountain at about 3:30-ish. Said it was going to be like an 85-minute wait. I said, you know what, that's alright, I'm going to wait it out. It's the only ride that I had planned to ride, like that I was planning to ride on, that I haven't gotten on yet. So I waited about 2 hours and 20 minutes. It wasn't until, well, 2 hours 10 minutes, because it wasn't really until like 5:45 until I got off the ride and exited the ride. And so waited all that time, and there were those announcements that would come up saying like, oh, we're experiencing a temporary delay, we don't have an estimate. It's like, you kidding me? Excuse me. I've also been dealing with this cough for like 3 weeks now. It's not great. It feels like liquid is draining into my lungs right now. That's kind of what it feels like. So I decided after getting off of Space Mountain that I was gonna get on the monorail, and I was riding the monorail. We got to the downtown Disney station, and they were experiencing technical difficulties and had to evacuate the monorail. So now I'm here in downtown Disney, and it's just every single ride I tried to get on, like after I had my breakfast, every ride I tried to get on has been breaking down, or the wait time is like really crazy long, and it's like, so anyway, I hope you enjoyed my rant. Here are some of the holiday decorations out here. I'll shut up and let you enjoy it. Still haven't tried to eat here since they rethemed the entire restaurant. And I don't really want to eat here since they rethemed the restaurant. Yeah, so there you go.